How's it going, everybody? It's Pat with Reddick Adventures, and today I'm doing a little video and I'm going to introduce to you guys to some techniques that are being used out in the river systems for salmon right now. It seems to be that flossing is really the way to go. A lot of people are casting blue foxes, flying seas, and they are catching them like that, don't get me wrong. But it seems for the most part, 3/4 of the people that are catching salmon in the Feather River and the American River are using flossing techniques. So I'm going to show you guys a couple and I'm going to show you basically what to use and what to do. So check this out, everybody. So the bottom line is, let's start from the top. Okay, so when we're talking about weights, it's real common. A lot of people are using the 1 ounce drift balls. They bounce on the beds as the current's taking your line down. But I actually prefer to use these. You see these? These are actually custom made, and these drag and bounce right off the rocks. So you actually you lose less lines. Trust and believe, flossing, you lose a lot of setups and a lot of weights. So if you guys could research, look these up. This is real popular in the catfish community for you guys that know. It's like bumping. So you guys are familiar with the bumping weights. Just go ahead and check them out. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so that's the weight. Basically, you can connect this a snap lock connected to a tri-swivel, and you'll be good. So let's get to the setups. Now, a lot of people, when they go and they're fishing in the rivers, they're not using, I think, the appropriate size hook, and I think that's really important. I believe if you're overkilling and you're using anything too big, like over, I'd say a size 2 hook, and you know, 2 hook's fine, but you'll notice that a lot of the locals and the ones that are out there actually consistently catching salmon, they're using anything from a size 12 and a size 1, which is really appropriate. So check this out. So I'm going to show you guys some. So let's first and foremost, let me show you guys. Okay, so I have some, you guys are familiar with this. You guys actually know what this is, right? You guys get this and make salmon roll balls, right? To catch steelhead or sturgeon, whatever is in your local area. Okay, so a real cool thing to do is, and I might have cut a little too much off, so I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, like so. Is this mesh net? It's really cool. You could basically just get this like so, run it in there like so, a few times like that, voila, push it up like so, like that, and check that out, everybody. Do you see what I just did there? Real cool, right? Give it that little red flourish look, right? And now your hook's exposed. Net in the water, the fish doesn't know the difference. Remember, as they say, technically he's not eating the bait, so it's something cool to think about. Check that out, everybody. Real easy technique. All right, real popular in the Feather River. Trust and believe that, and it's very effective. To go ahead and show you another sample. That one is probably my favorite, and a lot of people use beads. And now let's get to that. So that's probably one of the most important elements. Now everyone has their personal preferences on how many beads they put. I see some people, they put 1, and then I'll see people, some run up to 4 or maybe even 5. But let's say, for the sake of the matter, we're gonna add one, and these are the smaller beads, so I'm actually gonna only add 3. Voila, real easy, right, everybody? Check that out. So basically, you have 3, and let me cut that loose end there. All right, check that out, everybody. You see that? That right there, pretty effective. Okay, That's basically all you need to do. Now remember, it's really important. A lot of people aren't actually committing to a 12-foot leader, but it's very important when you're flossing. Remember, you want the longer the leader, the better. And that's pretty cool, right? And now you could always mix it up. You could put a red one. You could put some chartreuse, as you can see, chartreuse. And I'm not using nothing fancy. These are actually the Big Daddy Select. I get them at the Fisherman's Warehouse here in Manteca, California. For those of you guys that are looking for stuff to go salmon fishing, go there. They got a lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. I'd rather go there. Okay, and so let me show you another technique. So you guys seen the beads. Let me put these back because I actually like these beads. Another cool bead is actually the oval bead. It's this one here. Let me take one out and show you an example. You could really, you can only, you know, you can use one of these. Maybe add one smaller round one. You see that, everybody? That's like an oval bead there. Pretty cool. You could slide that one on there too, just like how we did the other three. Okay, so you guys seen that. That was pretty cool, right? Let me show you another one that's already pre-made. Okay, now something a little fancier. See that? We got an orange bead up top, and then we got little piece of yarn right there. Some chartreuse colored yarn, right? Voila. Great. Size 12 hook. Okay, 12-foot leader. And that's a pretty cool method. Now let me show you guys my last two. Now these here, I believe they're called, and just give me a sec. Okay, they're called Thunderballs. Okay, these here, they're basically styrofoam. I go through a lot of these actually. You just basically, you know, you run it up on the hook like so. You see that, everybody? Real quick, you know, you can probably get about 3 or 4 good casts. What I like to do actually is run it right there. And that's another technique, everybody. All right, voila. So now let's get to these here, because I know you guys all seen these at Walmart, and you guys probably wondering, well, what the hell do I do with those? They don't float, they don't do anything. Actually, when you're in the river system, they do have a good purpose. For one, they smell like anise right off of the top. So you see there, I'm gonna run just a couple of these eggs right up like so, like voila. Now if you want to keep these in place, go ahead, go get you a bait button. The bait buttons, basically, you put it in the dispenser, you run it through there, and it'll hold a tab right there to hold that bait in place. Remember, go get you some bait buttons. They work really good. All right, yeah, you can find those locally here in Tracy, right on Tracy Boulevard and Grant Line at the gas station. You guys all know about that place. All right, so voila, check that out, everybody. Voila, right? Pretty cool. Okay, so those are just some techniques. If you guys are going out to the feather, if you guys are going out to the American River, go ahead and give these a try. Remember, 12-foot leader. Try to find you some of these or make your own, and good luck. If not, use a 1-ounce ball. All right, you guys stay tuned for more right here at RedhookAdventures.com.